Philadelphia. Are you ready to gamble at all on a legend, or is this a risk too great for a team on the cusp of glory? After a dazzling 96-win season in 2025, the Phillies are standing at a crossroads, staring down a winter of seismic shifts. We're talking about more than just roster tweaks. We're talking about potentially reshaping the very identity of this ball club. Nick Castellanos, a fixture in our lineup, is set to be jettisoned. The heart and soul behind the plate, JT Realmuto, could be walking away. And then there's the rotation, the very engine of our success, facing a potential overhaul that could leave us breathless. Ranger Suarez, our reliable southpaw, is testing the free agent waters, and let's be honest, his price tag might just be out of our comfort zone. But here's the kicker, the news that's got the entire league buzzing. Zack Wheeler, our ace, our bulldog, might miss opening day after undergoing thoracic outlet syndrome surgery. That's not just a setback. That's a gaping hole in our starting five, a void that demands immediate and impactful attention. Now imagine this. Bleacher Report's own Joel Reuter drops a bombshell prediction, suggesting the Phillies aren't just looking for stopgap. Oh no, he's predicting a move that would send shockwaves through the entire sport, a signing that would bring an 8-time All-Star, a future Hall of Famer, to the city of brotherly love. An 8-time All-Star. Think about the gravitas, the sheer presence that kind of arm brings to a clubhouse. But here's where the emotion truly kicks in, where the debate ignites. Is this a stroke of genius, a calculated risk to push us over the championship precipice? Or is it a desperate roll of the dice on a fading star? The stakes couldn't be higher. We're talking about a team that tasted the sweet air of contention, a team that knows what it takes to win, and now they're faced with decisions that will define their 2026 campaign and beyond. The whispers are turning into shouts, the rumors into concrete predictions, and the question on every fan's mind is, can this legendary arm still deliver the magic, or will we be left holding the bag as the clock ticks on a storied career? This isn't just about filling a spot, it's about chasing a dream, and sometimes chasing dreams means making the toughest calls. The anticipation is palpable, the anxiety is real, and the potential reward. Well, that's what we're here to dissect. Get ready, because this is going to be a wild ride. All right, let's cut to the chase and reveal the name that Joel Reuter has boldly predicted for our Phillies. None other than the legendary right-hander Max Scherzer. Mad Max. The name itself conjures images of fierce competitiveness, a relentless drive, and a career adorned with accolades that most pitchers can only dream of. 3 Cy Young Awards, 221 career wins, 2 World Series rings, and a staggering 3,489 strikeouts. His reputation precedes him. He's a first-ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Reuter's logic is clear. With Ranger Suarez projected to sign elsewhere in these predictions and Zack Wheeler expected to open the year on the injured list, the Phillies will need to do something to shore up the back of the rotation. This could be the perfect landing spot for Max Scherzer as he chases another title in the late stages of his Hall of Fame career. On paper, it sounds like a match made in heaven, a grizzled veteran looking for one last dance with a contender. But here's where we need to pump the brakes and look at the cold, hard facts. Max Scherzer is entering his age 42 season. Let that sink in. 42. This isn't the Mad Max of old, dominating lineups with unhittable stuff every 5th day. The past 2 seasons have been plagued by injuries, limiting him to just 26 total games. In 2024 with the Texas Rangers, he posted respectable 3.95 ERA, showing flashes of his former self. But then came 2025, a season with the Toronto Blue Jays that saw a significant step back. A career-high 5.19 ERA in 17 starts. A career-high 4.99 FIP. And perhaps most alarmingly, he surrendered 19 home runs in just 85 innings, resulting in a career-worst 2.0 HR/9. These aren't just numbers. These are red flags waving furiously in the wind. The velocity might still be there in spurts, the competitive fire undoubtedly burns, but the consistency, the ability to dominate has clearly waned. Now, the Blue Jays, after signing Dylan Cease and other arms, deemed Scherzer expendable. That alone should give us pause. However, there's a glimmer of hope, a testament to his legendary grit, his playoff performances. Despite a rough regular season, he delivered some solid outings in the postseason, giving up just 6 runs in 14.1 innings. And in a thrilling Game 7 of the World Series against his former team, the Los Angeles Dodgers, he battled, giving up only 1 run in 4.1 innings. That's the Max Scherzer we all remember, the one who rises to the occasion when the lights are brightest. But can a few heroic playoff starts overshadow a concerning trend of decline? Is that enough to justify bringing in a pitcher with such recent struggles, especially when our rotation needs stability? Not another question mark? This isn't just about a name. It's about performance, durability, and whether the Magic truly has enough left to make a difference in a grueling 162-game season. The Phillies are aiming for a title, and every piece of the puzzle must fit perfectly. So, the burning question remains: should the Philadelphia Phillies sign Max Scherzer? It's a move that carries immense upside in terms of veteran leadership and a proven playoff performer, but it's also fraught with significant risk given his recent injury history and declining regular season performance. Is the allure of a Hall of Famer chasing one last ring enough to overlook the red flags? Or should the Phillies be looking elsewhere to solidify their rotation, especially with Zack Wheeler's uncertain return? The market still offers intriguing options. Ranger Suarez, despite his expected high price tag, is a known quantity and a proven commodity in this rotation. Then there are other top-tier free agents like Zack Gallen and Framber Valdez who could provide the stability and high-level performance the Phillies desperately need. These are pitchers in their prime, not nearing the twilight of their careers. But let's not forget about the talent brewing within our own organization. The Phillies have some cheaper, in-house options that could hold the fort until Wheeler is back, and potentially even beyond. Andrew Painter, the number 16 prospect in all of baseball, is a name that has been whispered with anticipation for years. After battling injuries and some inconsistency in the minors, Painter could finally be ready for his moment in the big leagues. Despite a 5.40 ERA in AAA during the 2025 season, he flashed his immense potential with 111 strikeouts. At just 22 years old, he possesses one of the best pitching profiles in the minors and is chomping at the bit to compete for a rotation spot. Imagine the energy, the excitement of a top prospect finally making his debut and contributing to a championship-caliber team. We also have recent signee Brad Keller, who could potentially start, though he's more likely to slot into a bullpen role. The point is, the Phillies aren't devoid of options. This decision isn't just about filling a roster spot, it's about the philosophy of the franchise. Do you go for the high-risk, high-reward veteran with a legendary name, hoping he can recapture enough magic for one final push? Or do you invest in younger, more durable talent, either through free agency or by promoting from within, building for sustained success? Max Scherzer landing in Philadelphia for one last championship run would undoubtedly be a story for the ages, a narrative ripe with drama and emotion. But is it a good fit for our Philadelphia Phillies, a team that needs consistent, reliable pitching to complement its powerful offense? That, my friends, remains to be seen. What do you think? Is Mad Max the answer, or should the Phillies look elsewhere? Let us know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you're as hyped as we are for the 2026 season, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our exclusive Phillies coverage. We want to hear your thoughts, your passion, your predictions. Let's get this conversation started.